over the last few years, when I have had conversations with brands, perhaps interested in doing some sort of influencer partnerships, the kind of responses that I hear is, well, we tried, like we sent some products to the influencer, but they never posted, or we never got sales, or they just didn't fit us. Like their audience is not the same as ours. So what I've seen is that when an influencer partnership doesn't work out, it's usually because one or multiple reasons. So first one being you did not set up a target or goal for your influencer partnership, right? So if you're a brand and you are looking to engage an influencer and then you complain they're not making sales, as a brand, did you make sure that you chose, first of all, an influencer that can make you sale? Because that has to be quite a big influencer that makes you sales and not just someone that creates content. Second of all, did you pay that influencer enough for them to be motivated to make you sales, right? And to like broadcast you on all the channels? Did you set up your tracking and analytics in place to make sure that you're tracking all those sales? So it all starts with your targets and your goals. Then it goes to the budget. Then it goes to the influencer that you pick, right? So if you're not picking an influencer whose audience really aligns with yours, you're not going to have traction, right? Because I can
Yeah.
come in and talk about digital marketing and influencer marketing to you because we're working with brands that are interested in this type of content. But if I take my marketing content to someone who's not in marketing or not interested in marketing, it's irrelevant to them, then it just doesn't make sense, right? So I shouldn't go on and talk about
Right.
marketing on like a fashion B2C brand because their audience doesn't care about marketing, they care about fashion. So making sure that you
Yeah.
select influencers whose audience aligns with yours. So start with your targets, go into your budget, go with the influencers that align with you, and making sure that your offer is relevant to their audience, and then set up those tracking and analytics tools in place. Now, there's other things that you can do as a brand to make sure that your influencer marketing becomes successful. So things like, negotiating, right? So don't just rely on tools. There's a lot of tools right now that you can use to curate influencers, find influencers, look at their
Mhm.
followers, look at their stats in general, but also add that human touch where you're reaching out and you say, hey, my name is Sandra. I come from brand XYZ. We're looking for brand ambassadors. Are you open to doing a partnership, right? So like, don't try to like sell yourself too much. Just start a conversation and then just feel it out and see how that influencer feels about it. But then when it comes to actually doing a deal with an influencer, have a proper structure in place, right? So influencer marketing should get the same respect as your other campaigns, like your ads, for instance, where you have a contract, you have the budget, you negotiated, everything is in writing. So it's not an expectation anymore, but it is a well planned and thought out system that involves an
Mhm.
agreement, a contract, and a follow up. Then track and monitor and see which influencers work the best for you, and then develop those relationships like that in a human fashion. Use the tools to curate, use the tools to do your initial research, but then switch that human relationship building so you can build those long term relationships.